today as a government, we like to talk about today's motion about abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age and instead of group them by competency and intelligence. Today, firstly, we need to understand that primary and middle school are there to help students to get the early basic knowledge and figuring what their interests. So at here, they're trying to find what they like by do some kind of selecting what they like or not in primary and middle school. So at the high school, they can easily choosing and focusing on what they like and what, as my partner said before, my if we keep force them to learn it, it would be so negative for them. So here I will give you 2 points about why we have to support this motion today. So the first thing, by grouping children by the age, it was hard to some of them who are not capable to understand about some of material in school, and it was like there's a child who uh, in the primary school who didn't understand the mathematics, but when they go to middle school, they have to deal with a new mathematics stuff that would make them like feeling like a more burden of doing a new mathematics. What I was trying to tell here, what I'm trying to telling it here is if we still make them learn for some new subject who can understand about some subject, we believe it would make them stressed and it would make them lazy. And that's what we try to avoid here. The second thing is maybe there's some student who already understand about the subject, they learn and now they already mastered it. But maybe there's some student who still didn't understand the subject, so the teachers have to repeat all the materials again and again and again. It would make some of them who mastered already will get bored and they will be indifferent and make them more lazy to continue the subject they learn now. And the last example about the student who have some average intellectual, they will see how others who can do better with them, who can do better at the subject with them, and they will feel like they have no capabilities at all to beat or competing with them, so they'll be lazy because of them. Ladies and gentlemen, what I have to say here is that we believe that by grouping them by age will be hard for both of them who have a more skill, average skill, and lower skill. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, in here we were more focusing on for their mentals because mental is a vital point, and that's why we didn't want to make to them for having a mental breakdown and for making a more generous and a good quality. We believe that it was a good way to increasing Indonesia for a good quality for each person on it. That's why we by abolishing primary and middle school by grouping them by based on the age instead of making a new way with grouping them by competency and also intelligence will be the best way for us. That's my speech for today. Thank you for listening.